Jesus wasn't cool, but I've got some ear-tingling good news. Even though he wasn't cool, according to the emergent church, it now appears that we can be. We all know the world can be cool, but it seems, according to recent discoveries, that the church can be cool too. And if you're wondering how you too can become a cool Christian, I'm going to give you everything you need to succeed in the corridors of modern Christianity. Here's the recipe, plagiarized from my book, The Bravehearted Gospel. First, you must be avant-garde in your thinking. You can't be predictable in your theology and doctrine. Nothing old-fashioned will do. You need to have fresh thoughts about Jesus, about what he said, and about what he is wanting us to do. Reinvent the gospel. Redefine its key words and reform its entire intent. People will love it. Your books will sell, and you will look very cool in the process. Second, you have to have a sense of style. No Donald Trump hairdos allowed. You need to make sure that you package yourself in attire that will woo the crowds, stimulate talk, and beckon interest in who you are. Show a little underwear, a little more skin, and a little less modesty. Send out a strong message that you are not boring or legalistic. Thirdly, you mustn't sound too pure in your speech. You need to add a little coarseness in here and there. It is currently in vogue to startle your listener with a little profanity, just to let them know that you aren't some old-timey moralistic crusader. Oh, and talking about crude and disgusting things in the context of Christianity? That's cool. Fourthly, it really helps if you are a bit tipsy on the weekends and can be associated with alcohol or tobacco in some measure. For studies have shown that it is effective for your coolness in Christianity if you stretch those antiquated moral boundaries for the sake of the gospel. After all, no one is interested in joining the church if it's a temperance society. Oh, and fifthly, the coolest of the cool Christians today are certified and self-acknowledged cynics of the Word of God, Jesus Christ, and everyone who bears his name. I call it vogued out, and let me tell you, it wins massive cool points with the modern Christian establishment. The more you question what everyone else accepts, the more you'll sound like one of those angsty artistic types that are especially avant-garde. Sixthly, if you're going to be cool in your Christianity, you have to know the jargon. There are actually cool words that you can use to describe your beliefs, or lack thereof. Systemic, coherent, contextual, conversational, comprehensive, generative, missional, postmodern. And throw in the word ecumenical, and you'll get a lot of smiles and pats on the back. The weird thing is, quite often, people don't care if you know what these words all mean. They just sound really good coming off the tongue. There's the recipe. 6 ways to win friends and influence people toward lukewarm Christianity. For those of you interested in something different than the super popular cool Christianity of our day, I would encourage you to look into the version of Christianity that has been around nearly 2,000 years, the historic version. It's guaranteed to get you mocked, ridiculed, persecuted, and belittled, but it will also wholly transform you, set you free from everything that ails you, and cram the nuclear-powered love of God inside your chest. Here's to being completely and totally uncool. For Moody Radio, I'm Eric Ludy. Please visit me at ericludy.com.